You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame, real deal.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Shout out to Charlie.
Justice for Charlie, man.
Yes. We promoted that on the news that we were doing, man.
Appreciate you all, man. Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. I'm busy, man. I'm busy with, this, which is crazy, and it takes a different turn every week. Still, I got talking to some lawyers, trying to get some lawyers to look, they withheld some medical records from me and then send me the real medical. It's a very, very corrupt rabbit hole to go down, you know what I mean? Then I put my video out, and then the National Cemetery, because my father's a veteran, wanted me to take the video down, so I'm battling with them on the side. It's crazy, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So somebody got a hold of them, somebody, who knows, and was like, this video's up, and they was like, yeah, you gotta take it down, to which I was like, no, my father was a vet, I filmed his plaque, not doing it, so.
Stick to your guns,
That's
man.
it, man. Stand for some, or you'll fall for anything, right?
Facts, and thank God, like, we have a lot of people that go through a lot of stuff that you're going through, but they won't fight. You know what I mean? Some might fight today and tomorrow and the day after, and then they just give up.
And they said medical error is the third leading cause of death in this country.
Whew.
Between 250 and 440,000 people a year.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. The video was, it's a rabbit hole when you go down. And the same thing, like what was happening to my father. My father went in standing upright like you or I. And man, that man, he died a worse death than Jeffrey Dahmer or any of these people, man. He died, little tubes coming in and out, like the worst kind of. So, in the whole time, they're prepping you and kind of grooming you to accept it. Like, what would he want? Think what he would want. It's like, it's very crazy, man. And then on the flip side, it's, you got to try to get a lawyer, and the lawyers are like, yeah, look, okay, it looks like they gave him an infection. What do you want? And I was like, yeah, that's what killed him.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, how do I prove that? Like, they need to find gross negligence. They told me, it'd be different if, like, you went in to get your left leg amputated and they cut your right off. I'm thinking, like, the hell would I need you for? Like, you know what I mean? So it's a trying thing, man. But there's been so many people, like you said, that have reached out to me, like, hey, my uncle, this happened to this happened to my grandmother, this happened to my father, he had this happened to my brother. But, man, the stories are, it's crazy, man.
And you got to really love and care for somebody to keep putting in the work and not give up. So, man, shout out to you, man. Don't stop, bro.
He was the best, man. You know what I mean? He was the best.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. Justice for Charlie, man. Just let me get that one more time, bro. Champion.
Yes, sir.
You're the champion.
Yes, sir.
You beat Chilla Jones twice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
First time was
in Boston.
You didn't really beat him.
That's there was some griping, you know what I mean, from the peanut gallery. So I said, okay, let's dust him back off and we'll see what's up. So we ran it back in Oakland, and then COVID hit right after that. So,
he took that L. He's like, okay, he won that one.
He's been great, man. That's my guy. You know what I mean?
And today you have Charron.
Yep.
You know who Charron is? You ever met Charron before? Have you ever seen Charron battle before?
Yeah, man. He's a machine. He's a robot.
Right.
But like I was saying, man, it's, I'm not going to sit up there and pretend on you're whack, you're trash, and all this. Like, it's a chess match. You know what I mean? Right. So just stay 2 steps ahead, because I'm not going to, take any. He's worked and got exponentially better over the years, and and the storyline's great. See if Canada can get the title back, but I feel bad. He's got to go through me because I'm not. You know what I mean?
And he had with Pat Stay when he battled Pat Stay, and that didn't turn out, so well.
No, and I mean he was good in that. Pat is great. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. If you get 2 battlers that really bring their A game and are great, that makes the judging that much more difficult, which is kind of why I'm not a huge fan of judging battles anyway.
I'm not either.
I understand this one has to be judged, but overall, it's a subjective thing, and especially when people try to equate it to boxing, I'm like, no, boxing, you get hit. Those were punches that land. You see it land. Like, that's a real punch. Like,
easy to count.
Yeah, like a bar is not necessarily, like a punchline is not necessarily good just because it was set on bar 4-8. So,
and not to mention, like I always say, I did a judging thing, and I didn't really want to, but I wound up doing it. It's hard to judge because you have to know everything that those 2 people are talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you never been to Cornell University and one of the guys says a Cornell bar,
Right.
and everybody gets it but you, and I'm the judge. Like, well, I didn't get the bar.
And even like things that can sway people, like crowd reaction, or just like anticipating bar 4 to be good because of the buildup.
Right.
And again, just because it's a punch doesn't mean it's necessarily good. Like, so I think to judge a battle, man, it takes a special kind of ear, man. You know what I mean?
I don't think there's nobody on this planet Earth can actually judge a battle.
I don't disagree with you, man. I really don't disagree with you.
Too much of an opinion.
Yeah,
in the sport.
100%, 100%.
Too
And
much.
especially when you get super style clashes, right?
Right.
And it's like, you know,
Preference.
If you get heavy punchers that battle like a rapping person like Ness, right? You're gonna go with what your style is, right?
Very difficult. Now there's a belt involved this time around. Would you be mad if you lost and didn't get a chance to get the belt?
I want that belt. I'm not gonna lie. I do want that belt. I want it for the hardware. I would be mad if I didn't perform at the level that I want to perform. You understand? Like, if I get my stuff out and in the way that I want to get it out, then it's in the judge's hands. You know what I mean? And if he was great, then he was great. You know, I don't cry over, you know, shit like that. You know, so. But yeah, knock on wood, as long as I deliver it and get through it the way, because what people don't understand, I'm 100 and some battles deep, and I still get nervous. I still pace around, make figure eights. I'm still like, what if, you know what I mean? The day of, the day before, the week before. So once I get done with that, man, then, you know, it's in their hands now.
We're gonna see them all. You
Indeed.
versus this your third?
This will be my third title defense. Well, my third. Well, technically, I won it and then defended it. So this will be the third title match I was in.
Right. Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna find out tomorrow.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.